Okay, are we back? Are we back? I think we are back. Somehow, the plug connecting us to the internet got unplugged. So it knocked me completely offline. I thought it was another DDoS attack because my partner Unholy got kicked out. So when I got kicked out, I thought I had the same issue. Is it gonna put me back in the raid? That's the question. I hope it puts me back in the raid. This is just pure chaos. Ugh, the lag. Alright. Now we can actually trigger the frickin' story flag. Uplander is amazing. Uplander is stronger than 10 copies. Only 10 there, right? Round rocks, only 10? Ah, there you are, old friend. I was beginning to wonder if I'd ever find you. Biggson's account left something to be desired, so I thought it best to see the interior of my own eyes. Well, there it is. Treasure hunter through and through. Tell me, what exactly do you hope to find here? Ever heard of the Enigma Codex? It's a book of ideas written some 100 years past. The life's work of one of the greatest technologists ever to draw breath. Written within its pages are found myriad wonders, from designs for a machina that could operate ceaselessly for centuries, to novel ways of culturing cheese. There it is. The gobby secret of cheese making is in the Enigma Codex. Even a fragment of the book could bring king's ransom. The most remarkable of all were plans for a walking citadel. It was to be a beacon of logic and reason for all the world. A walking citadel? 7 hells, we're standing in it, aren't we? The Illuminating's primal took its form from that idea. But I sense that none of this is news to you. You've read it then? This Enigma Codex? The design catered to every needful thing, from warm beds to crops of grain. Its occupants would never have to leave, and all in a fortress on feet, impenetrable and ready to move at a moment's notice. The Citadel was meant to bear the most brilliant scholars and artificers of the age to all 4 corners of the world, that they might set about to unraveling the mysteries of creation. And this utopia, this shining seat of iridation, was to be called Alexander. There it is. Just said the thing, chat. If Round Rocks lived in a walking castle, Round Rocks could collect treasure from everywhere. Indeed you could, little one. Anything you found, be it junk, forgotten teachings, or lost secrets, would be yours for the taking. And what exactly would the Illuminati do with all this knowledge? They would use it to take control, most likely. Create a world ruled by a few chosen scholars. Unless I'm mistaken, that's why the Illuminati exists. Bloody fanatics took a perfectly good idea and make it into an object of faith. What could possibly go wrong? I can well imagine how people who spent decades carrying their homes on their backs might crave a home that would carry them. How such a place could seem like a utopia. But we're not talking about a machine here. We're talking about primal. And primals will be the death of us all. I trust you'll be ready when things come to a head, Zelda. You got it. Utopia's happy place? Where there is junk aplenty, Round Rocks is happy. Where is very happy place of meeting? Wherever he is. Interesting. The Enigma Codex sounds amazing. A walking citadel, right? Citadel's one thing. But a self-sustaining walking citadel? Genius. It's a pity the Illuminati had to go and make it a blaming primal out of it. From what I understand, this Alexander was inactive for no more than a few seconds. That's seconds. And it now drained the hinterlands of ether. Imagine what it'd do if it wandered the whole bleeding world. I don't think Round Rocks realizes how much danger we're in here, eh? Too busy hunting for new treasures. Probably for the best, though, eh? Tinker, Seeker, Soldier, Spy. We've got ourselves a problem, Zelda, but don't worry, the Chief has a plan. Speaking of whom, Chief, over here. All present and correct. Let's see. Good. Something's been nagging at me for a while. Zelda, and I finally realized what it is. It concerns the communications wedge intersected. So we know that the Illuminati have managed to establish a base inside the Colossus. Meaning they must also have found a way to pierce the magic barrier. Assuming that's the case, well, would they have to use the only hatch when the barrier what need have they to use the only hatch which the barrier doesn't protect? And why go to the trouble of sending coded messages on how to unlock it? The answer? Spies. But the Illuminati have an agent outside the Colossus. Looks like an Idle-Shire itself, who is using the latch as a back door. Now this agent will know we've broken their code, and the hatch is constantly watched. So we won't have been able to use it for some time. As such, he'll doubtless be desperate to reestablish contact with the inside. And that's why I've cleared the area around the giant's hand. All we need to do now is watch and wait, and follow whoever makes a dash for the hatch. This is gonna be the death of me. Chief, Link Pearl from Red Bricks. He says, gasp, he says Brave Fox went inside. But she can't be. No, this must be an impersonator. Chief, whoever you met earlier was a spy. Quick, you've got to get after her. Arm of the Father, now accessible. I am really going to have to figure out what is eating up all of my hard drive space. Arm of the Father. Just smash. We just gotta go in and smash. Pepsi Man! Well, he's gonna. If it was gonna be easy with two of us, it'll be a cakewalk with three. Boom. No boom? We'll just need on everything. Because all of this is going to be good fodder for GC seals, because I can turn them in and, well, get GC seals on the gear I can buy with it. Some of it looks good for glams too. Alright. Now we can get set up for A4 after the cutscene. Yay! Gabi found it? Good. No, it's a missing piece of its Illuminati. Oh my goodness. Gabi did well indeed. He just murked that dude in like cold blood. Jeez. Is this how you treat those who please you? Now this realm in chaos. Broken machine with too many parts. But Illuminati plan means one thing. Missing piece to bring world order. Keep world harmony. Make world perfect. And what of those who don't fit your vision of perfection? How many must die to pay for your utopia? Don't you see? You summon a goddamn primal. It will devour the aether of every land you visit. The Heidelin and everything on it is dead. Inside Fortress of Illuminati, chosen will live on. If inferior on outside died for progress, so be it. This is cost of seeking for knowings. They'll take you in your damn seeking. Wise uplanders find happiness in Illuminati rule. Wise uplanders, utopia does not need. Unwise uplanders, utopia does not need. So it's obey or die then. Pah! The whole concept is grotesque. No, Sid. Like the rest of the ideas set out in the Enigma Codex, Alexander is wonderful in itself. Perfect, even. But in the rush to realize its ideals, even the best of us can be led astray. So once upon a time, these Illuminati were starry-eyed philanthropists. Is that it? And it was only after they got in their heads on your perfect bloody codex that they turned into vicious killers. Tell me, is there any passage in particular that convinced them to abandon their last shred of empathy? I cannot speak for the precise contents of the codex, not anymore, but I've forgotten everything I read. I think I can stop the core if you can get me close enough. You think you can, or you know you can? And what of its location? Somewhere in the trunk. How close you are to that, I can't say. Round rocks can say. 2 pieces of round rocks are all 1 yom. So why count on round rocks? Chest of Woollycock Giant is only a little further. Ha! Clever girl. You've been measuring how far you've come from the start. Alright. I propose a withdrawal for the time being. I don't know what will happen when we breach the core, but I do know that we'll be better equipped to deal with it. We're well rested and ready for anything. Well, should be well enough. No one should have the power to choose who lives and who dies. The idea is too vile, too insidious to be left unchallenged. You have to act. If they don't, Alexander will awaken and the Illuminati will be unstoppable. Make no mistake, Zelda. It's now or never. Yay! The pulsing hearts. I think I have the knowledge required to shut down the giant's core. But if I'm to reach it, I'll need you to lend me your strength. Well, really, the Illuminati's latest messages, let's just say it's unsuitable for polite company. I should be much obliged if you teach those pretty mouse savages some manners, Zelda. Burden of the Father. Burden of the Father, burden of the Father. We're just two dragon girls doing treasure hunting. Along with our Tonberry and Ellison friends. Another banger. Another banger. Sins of the Father won. A tankless job. Nice. Starting to rack up those clears for the high level dungeon achievements. Gorgeous complete. We're here, and none the worse for wear. So if you need another pair of hands, just say the word. So this is the heart of the machine, eh? I knew I should have bought a bigger hammer. Not that I'll be needing it, of course. Isn't that right, Mead? Alright, we're back from the ad. So apparently, the quest text went through a little bit while I was tabbed out, so we're going to have to read it a little bit. So to get up to where we are, we're here in the North River. So you need another pair of hands to say the word. Bigs. So this is the heart of the machine, eh? And you knew I should have brought a bigger hammer. Not that I'll be needing it, of course. Isn't that right, Need? Look! Quick think, salt thoughts. Psh, greater unknowings in bright cases of unwise than quick thinks believed. Perhaps quick thinks judge too quickly. Perhaps Illuminati should study up blenders. It is before the eyes of Gobby. Good. Do not fall. Illuminati have no use for falling Gobbies. Psh, end of Gobby's long wanderings is close. Something isn't right. Something isn't right at all. The way Quick Things spoke, you'd think he'd won. Biggs, he didn't seem too bothered, that's for sure. So, do you think he might have planned for us stopping Alexander's core? What was it the chief said again about the Illuminati finding what they needed to complete their plan? Something along the lines of a missing piece, I thought. And what if Quick thinks his honor guard? The two adults who were ever at his side, why aren't they here? The Illuminati must surely have known we were coming. What could be more important than protecting their leader? You don't think he spent in the Idleshire, do you, while our backs were turned like? That would be? Come on. Let's get back to Idleshire. Let's see what's going. giant loses power. I plan to succeed. Never mind that, man. Did the Illuminati come? Is Shire safe? How does Uplander know? Yes, many Illuminati come to take steps of Goblet Block. Great was chaos, but suddenly Illuminati go and take only junk, not worth Jiggly shine. They came barging in, ready to start a war, and then scampered with a handful of bleeding junk? Hold on a minute, where were they last seen? Red brick stinks near the shortstop. Gasp. Round rocks, come on. They're gonna steal her trinkets. I'll go and find the chief. He'll know what to do. Uplanders are too long for comfort of red bricks. Should top to the place of clashing with Illuminati. Illuminati are up to no good, maybe using confusion to do foul things. Uplander must go and see, make sure all is well. Is everything still as we found it? They haven't come back, have they? No, they're gone for now, and everyone seems to be fine, physically at least. The round rocks. Gone. Oh, gone. Poor thing. The Illuminati took everything. I'm just glad she was out collecting trinkets with backricks when they came. I daren't think what might have happened if she had been here. Come, come, little one, dry your tears. One thief, unconscious. We found him lurking near the edge of town, not far from her treasure around rocks. Uplander brings treasures home. Thanks to Uplander. Many, many thanks. It was all Big's little one. He had a feeling a few soldiers might be lurking around, waiting to ambush us. And this is what we stumbled onto when we went to look. And why did they want to take Round Rock's collection in the first place? Surely that couldn't have been their goal. I wouldn't be so sure. Were I to guess, I'd say the Illuminati believed something they wanted was hidden amongst Round Rock's pile of trinkets. Rather than waste time sorting through them, they decided to take the lot. But when they subsequently realized they didn't have what they were looking for, they crept back into town to wait for a chance to seize whatever it was they actually wanted. What if Bat Gobbies want most favorite treasure of Round Rocks? One that is safe with Uplanders. You mean the glowstone that Zelda borrowed? But of course, it's been sitting in the decoding machine all along. Yes, Round Rocks would be sad without pretty glowstone. It is special treasure from near Old Castle. It's the one that was left by Uplanders from before. What? What do you mean from before, Round Rocks? Were you near the Charlene ruins when the metal giant first appeared? Yes, yes. Round Rock saw a whirly cog giant stand 3 years ago. It was only for a little bit, and then big gobbies do not believe Round Rocks. 3 years ago, when someone tried and failed to summon the primal. Coffee is not helping. A fragment of the Codex of all the places in the realm. Only a fragment of the original? So that crystal must be the Illuminati's missing piece. Okay, I think I'm going to have to cut it off here for the stream, and I'm going to have to really go into figure out what is clogging up my hard drive space, or I am going to be constantly refreshing my stuff. So unfortunately, we're not going to be able to get through all of Alexander today, but hopefully I can figure out what the issue is with my computer, and we'll be able to finish this tomorrow. But we'll go ahead and get the quest done. At least we can finish get done with A1 through A4. We may have stopped their primal and taken their prize, but our foes are not about to admit defeat. They'll be back at and out for blood like as not. But we've got you, Zelda, and I'm sure you'll be ready for the onslaught when it comes. Might I suggest you make merry till then? Round Rocks is happy. Many friends would think of Round Rocks. Uplander is one. Round Rocks thinks kind Uplander. Let me chime in as well, Zelda. Round Rocks' home needed protection, and you provided it. Not many would do that, and certainly not in the face of a primal, but you have my thanks also. May they help Round Rocks too. Uplanders have good hearts and kind. Only so many of us find Machina pretty, my dear. We have to stick together, don't we? Didn't Mayday always like whirly cogs and bitty bops? Not like you, Round Rocks. My love, he adored the things, inventing, building, and tinkering with them. Mayday always touches hurt mark when remembering. Do I? Well, I suppose I do. There's times for something else, little one. My friends and I, we were lost in our dream. We thought to put back the pieces of the broken world with logic, reason, and technology. And we were certain we could do it too. I hadn't much skill with tinkering up things or making them, but I helped in my own small way. That feeling of aiding in someone else's dream, sharing it washes over you like a wave of happiness. I've never felt that way since. Now it seems so far away. Even the memories feel like I dreamed them rather than lived them. Well, enough of that. Round Rocks is right, adventurer. You're a kindly soul. Keep an eye on your girl until next time we meet, will you? Alright. So, we are going to have to cut this stream short. We're going to have to cut the stream short today because I have to figure out these PC issues that I'm having. I know it's definitely because my hard drive space is not what it doesn't have the buffer it should. That's why the stream keeps freezing up. So we'll cut it off here. I'll figure out what I can do, and then we'll go forward here. But until then, have a good rest of your night, and we'll be back at it hopefully tomorrow. If not, I will let you know in the Discord, exclamation Discord in the stream chat, or you can find it in the About section of the Twitch. Until then, everyone have a good night. Thank you for joining, and we'll pick it up again next time. Bye-bye. And then I'm a bless.